Today, we will talk about how to save an overwatered plant. Let's have a look at the details. When you're trying to take good care of your plants, it's easy to overwater them. This typically happens to potted plants because the water can't drain away from the roots. Unfortunately, overwatering can drown your plants and kill them. Luckily, you may be able to save your overwatered plants by drying out the roots before it's too late. The first method is drying out the roots. Stop watering the plant while it dries out. If you think your plant is overwatered, take a break from watering it. Otherwise, the problem will continue to get worse. Don't add more water to the pot until you're sure the roots and soil are dry. Bring the plant into the shade to protect the upper leaves. When a plant is overwatered, it has trouble transporting water to its upper extremities. This means that the top of the plant is vulnerable to drying out if it's left in the sun. To help preserve the plant, bring it into the shade if it's not already shaded. Tap the sides of the pot gently to loosen the plant and soil. Use your hand or a small shovel to gently tap the sides of the pot. Do this several times on different sides to loosen the soil and roots. This can create air pockets that will help your roots dry. Slide your plant out of the pot to check the roots and speed up drying. While you don't have to remove your plant from the pot, it's best to go ahead and do it. This helps your plant dry out faster and allows you to replant it in a pot that has better drainage. Use your fingers to remove the old soil so you can see the roots. Gently break up the soil so that it will fall away from the roots. Lightly brush it away with your fingers so that the roots don't get damaged. Prune away brown, stinky roots with pruning shears or scissors. Healthy roots are white and firm, while rotting roots will be soft and look brown or black. Use pruning shears or scissors to trim as much of the rotting roots away as possible, saving the healthy roots. Trim away dead leaves and stems using pruning shears or scissors. The second method is repotting the plant. Transfer your plant to a pot that has drainage holes and a tray. Add 1 to 2 inches of mulch at the bottom of the pot for drainage. While this is optional, it will help you prevent overwatering in the future. Add new potting soil around the plant if necessary. When you first repot the plant, pour water over the soil to moisten it. Then, check the soil before you water the plant again to make sure the soil feels dry, which means the plant needs water. And the third method is recognizing an overwatered plant. Check if the leaves are light green or yellow. When a plant is overwatered, the color of the leaves starts to change. Look to see if the green is leaving the leaves, turning them pale green or yellow. You may also notice splotches of yellow on the leaves. Notice if the plant isn't growing or has brown spots. When the roots are drowning in water, they can't supply water to the upper parts of the plant. Check to see if your plant is struggling to produce new leaves or stems or has foliage that is dying. Look for mold or algae at the base of the stem or the top of the soil. When there's too much water in the pot, you may see green algae or fuzzy black or white mold starting to grow on the surface of the soil or on the base of the stem. This is a sign that the plant is being overwatered. Sniff the plant to see if there's a foul, musty odor. If water sits on the roots for too long, it will start to rot them. Check for drainage holes at the bottom of the pot. If your pot doesn't have holes at the bottom to allow for drainage, it's likely that your plant is getting overwatered. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.